Walking in this desert with the wind whipping past, the West Pequot advance. This underground spring is the only hope for water in this riverbed.
Look, the water is water going. I know that water is, we can get easily water there.
These nomads are naturally skilled at seeking out sources of water. They use their best tools, their hands, to excavate for this water.
The first water coming, that's pure dirty in the color. After that, we use our hands to pour it. After pouring out, we wait at least a minute. After waiting, the water, the ducts of water go down.
When you drink it, you may not taste it because this water is mixed with dirt.
This is only water. This is only water we have.
With the sky above and land below, these locals rely upon water to grow their food. This isn't a romantic vision, but the reality of the survival of this nation. West Pequot is a place where nomads wander the border between Kenya and Uganda. Twice a year, they may travel 250 kilometers to the Turkwell River to find water.
Where they live is far from the source of water. So they decided to move, to live closer to the source of water. But when it rains, the water will be available around their home. So they will go back to their home. They move twice in a year.
Precious water is even sought out by animals. Here, both people and animals are equal as they fight for water resources. Bacteria from the animals can enter the human body along the same water source.
Use wild animals, even the cows, everything, we drink that water, all of them. That's true. We have many, we have some big snakes, we have lions, we have dangerous animals.
Some of them die, because there is no water, 50-50 survival, dead. In fact, the infant, we lose a lot of infant.
Fighting for water has led to armed conflict. The West Pequot and the Turkana have existed for more than 100 years. Competition for water has intensified the tension between the two. In May 2015, West Pequot attacked a Turkana village and plundered the goats, sparking a slaughter by the Turkana in revenge.
The other month, people fighting, scrambling in the water tub until they hit another one to collapse. They scramble on the tub until they fight and they kill the other one.
While the sun and air may be at your fingertips, it is water that sustains life. People are fighting for this resource. Two nomadic groups are competing with each other for the chance to grasp this final oasis.
That was the beginning of a little conflict that grew and grew and grew into a more serious political conflict. But the fundamental background root cause of that conflict was drought.
The average rainfall in Kenya is only 630 millimeters, which is equivalent of what can fall in Taiwan over the course of just a few hours during typhoon season. In this thatched hut without a man is where this indigenous woman Lillian lives. In 2017, Kenya was dry and the rainfall was zero. In the past 100 years, drought has become the norm, with many charities helping tap into groundwater. Lillian's village fortunately had such a pump, letting her have clean water as she raised 4 children.
It's 3 km. Before this water pump was made, I had to walk 3 kilometers to get water.
Water is a must for survival, and yet sometimes it may not be worth the effort needed to get it.
We think of water as free, right?
Yeah.
Just like air is free, we all breathe air. We all need water. Without it, we can't survive. So water should be a fundamental human right. But it is not.
Regrettably, in Kenya, scarce water supply cannot supply a skyrocketing population. Each woman has an average of 4.5 children, which is nearly twice as high as the global average of 2.5 children. The population of Kenya has grown from 8 million in 1960 to over 48.46 million.
In dry parts of the world, the water table actually might not be high, so you might have to go deep down to explore it. One challenge. A lot of rain, so it's not like groundwater is being recharged. So if you take that water out, that water table will sink further and not get recharged. And eventually we'll run out of water anyway.
What will happen when all the water resources are depleted? The United Nations has launched multiple programs to allow ethnic groups to migrate to places with water, where they may face the problem of the disappearance of their tribal culture. The distribution of water resources is still a drop in the bucket compared to drought, which has been this thorny issue for decades that so far remain unresolved.